Halo guys, selamat malam. Balik lagi dengan gue Sil. Kali ini gue akan bermain NBA 2K23 lagi ya guys ya. Setelah sekian lama. Lagi rindu nih main NBA.
Let's meet the starting five for your Portland Trail Blazers.
Iya udah lama banget. Bentar. Suaranya kenceng banget ya.
At small forward, standing 6'5", number 4.
Juju selamat malam ya by the way ya.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. You've got Durant, Devin Booker out there with Morris. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Okogie in at the threesome. And for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Grant. Then it's Williams. Then it's Silk, and it's Henderson in at the 2. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court
Aduh.
matchup.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Suns. Pass to Okogie. Henderson against Booker. Pass to Morris. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11.
Aduh.
And contact on the shot. So
Pagi-pagi blunder ya.
First personal foul, first team foul.
this is his first free throw of the game.
Line for the sign.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And he makes the first. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now, here's Grant. 9 points last game out. Out to the wing. Down low. And that one's good by Henderson.
Nice.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. To the right side. Here's Okogie, defended by Thibault. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams.
First personal foul,
That is his first foul of the game.
second team foul.
Sengit. Aduh.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Morris, and it's blocked.
Mantap.
Thibault with the ball. The pass to Silk.
Masuk.
And foul
Ah,
on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
anjay. Iya nih, sudah lama tidak bermain NBA.
Free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team, at the line, about 76% altogether.
That one falls,
Nice.
so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Kita seindah yang
Here's Okogie.
jauh.
Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose.
Nice. Sini bang.
Here's Silk. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Easy boy. Main low dulu kah? Iya
Here's
nih.
the Suns with the ball.
Nggak tahu lagi sumpek pengen healing.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Shoots from 12. Here's Plumlee.
Aduh, tidak ada
Fired in
cover.
by Plumlee.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Silk passes to Grant. And
Easy
good that time.
basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Okogie. Booker
Aduh.
outside. To Okogie. Lock at 6. Puts it up. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
From 12 feet out. And
Yeah.
it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Got that one up quick.
His ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near
Yeah.
7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes.
Easy. Ya nggak
They
masuk.
get it back. And he gets
Nice.
the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Huge upside as a rebounder.
Buatnya ramah ya.
Wingspan, the attitude, the toughness. This guy could be elite.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Suns trailed by 5. And still gets the whistle.
Astagfirullah.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second
That's a whistle he did not want to hear, his second foul.
Masih menang.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Durant is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Okogie in at the small forward.
Easy
And the
basket.
shot goes in. Grant's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Trailblazers.
Well, when he gets into the paint and he starts to get hungry, he goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about
Anjay.
his passing?
Asalnya kencang banget deh.
Significantly better moving the ball
Mantap.
along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
Anjay.
By Silk. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand.
Asik.
Nightmares clamps thus far.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Now here's Williams. The dish to Grant. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, in that one,
Kosong
they
banget.
just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Portland with the ball. After the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Here's Weibel. Phoenix
Buset,
grabs
kagak
the
masuk.
miss. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his
Pelanggaran
first
mulu
chance
ya.
at the line tonight.
Aneh ya.
team foul.
And the first one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Portland leading. Here's Silk. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Kevin Durant third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all
Ini kita
season.
masih main santai loh.
Any real lulls in that department.
Belum serius.
And no matter
Anjir.
what, one of the this game is how well they perform at the line.
Outside Beal. The pass to Okogie. Here's Morris.
Aduh,
A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
kurang dikit ya.
Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
One thing about Plumlee, he possesses good passing skills from the low post and when facing up.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Walker. No points in the game yet.
Nice, GG juga.
That's a
Gaya juga abang itu.
when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have
Bayangkan
adjustments to make throughout the course of the
bilang kau datang. New Era tuh produk Amerika kayaknya ya.
Makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now here's Plumlee. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And his rebounding was
Wih,
solid.
pelanggaran dong.
Well, he did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Silk. 8 points for him. Floats it up for Walker.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Slam dunk dong biar keren.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Beal.
Dikasih gaya malah
Passes it to Okogie.
gitu doang.
Suns moving the ball around. Durant.
Anjay,
The layup missed.
mantap.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Clearly a foul.
Malah dibikin pelanggaran. Parah ya. Padahal udah biarin aja ya, biar masuk ya.
And they have yet to miss a shot from behind here this quarter.
He hits both from the strike.
Daripada pelanggaran.
With the ball. Trailing here by 8. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Awas, awas bang. Ih,
Plumlee trying to break
ngalang-ngalangin.
loose. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Beal.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second.
Beuh, tampan.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Morris. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. And Silk gets the whistle that time.
Tengil nih si Morris.
That'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Here's Okogie. He's got 6.
Blok.
And that's a play where Grant lets you know that he can stick with his man and do a good job defending.
Here's Silk to the middle. Here's Grant.
Easy
in.
basket.
His third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here is Plumlee. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. And the shot
Anjay,
is good.
masuk loh.
That's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
It's just got to be so
Dejo udah
tough
masuk
if you
sekolah
draw
lagi,
the
Dejo.
assignment to guard Kevin Durant. You've got great position, you body him up, and it still doesn't prevent him from putting 25 on you.
Now, here's Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Walker dishes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault, the pass to Grant. Here's Walker with the 3.
Mantap.
Good, and Grant gets the assist. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the
Okay.
Trailblazers.
Selamat istirahat.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for
Tuh
9.
nggak kena.
Morris kicks to Beal. to Plumlee. To the paint.
Dapat lagi sama dia.
He's got it now over Williams. Nice.
Gelo Duran. Emang
KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
How do you guard that? I mean, Durant at his size, he shouldn't be able to do that with that little effort.
Here's Silk, covered
Kosong.
by Morris. From past the arc. The shot by Williams, no good. Suns trailed by 9. KD passes to Beal.
mantap.
Flying with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
It's a hand on it, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 5.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep
Wih,
possession
wih.
alive.
And the Suns' small time. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters.
And so
Lah diganti lagi kita.
with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Oke, sport hatta. Ya.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They really poured it on in the second quarter, building the lead to 10 points. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Kok musuhnya mulu ya yang ditampilin ya? Kitanya mana? Parah banget pilih kasih.
And Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Henderson udah 20 poin, GG juga.
Obviously plenty of bad shots. And that should
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Suns trail by 10. Bob Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Silk, and it's Henderson in at the 2-guard position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And he's going up for the
Wah, GG.
slammed in by Plumlee. Plumlee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Here's Silk, covered by Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Silk passes to Henderson. Over Durant. And it's sent back by KD.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Good work there as it goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Here's Silk. 10 points for him. Floats it up for Williams.
Wah, tampan.
Slammed by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. At the top of the key, Durant. And a great
Anjay,
assist
masuk.
by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this
Yeah.
team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Basket is good. He'll get a
GG
chance
lah
to
masih masuk.
Matisse Thybulle.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And never say never. But we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's Silk, covered by Morris. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Right, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD.
Kita belum bikin 3 point ya.
Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Booker dishes to Durant. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Morris. 10 points for him. Booker outside. Poked away.
Dapat, mantap.
Fast break here.
Kasih tahu Sil.
A finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Silk gets the whistle.
Pelanggaran mulu loh kalau ke si Morris.
Fourth foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely
4 kali pelanggaran begitu mulu.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Booker.
Nice.
Williams knocks it away.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Take care where
Masuk.
you're shooting from.
Suns foul. Kevin Durant. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Portland, number 11.
And he makes both free throws. Imanu Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. It gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let
Makin jauh ya.
them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They
9
know
poin.
that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's Okogie. He's got 6. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Plumlee.
Well, for people who question some toughness and determination, Plumlee showing off that he can finish through contact and growing in both of those
Beuh,
areas.
ganteng.
The alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Suns have
Ganteng
gone 5
parah
of
nggak
6 so
sih?
far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Lets it go from 11. And
Anjir,
there's
masuk.
Morris. That's good on the assist by Booker. Morris has got 12 in the game.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Henderson passes to Silk. It's Williams, high post. 6 to shoot. Pass to Henderson. Over Plumlee. He
GG parah Henderson.
And down it falls. Henderson's got 22.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Booker kicks to Morris. Plumlee against Williams. Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Here's Silk, covered by Morris. Puts up a 3. Score the
Gig.
basket. Number 6 for him this game.
Ganteng gak
6
tuh?
for 9, 67% shooting.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead.
Woo.
Now he's helped them keep it.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then
Menyala abangku.
And Booker kicks to Morris. Anderson against Booker. Knocked loose, and there's another turnover by the Suns. Phoenix making some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Plumlee. Royce O'Neal comes in for Josh Okogie. And Beal subbed in for
Banyak
Devin
juga
Booker.
ya skornya ya.
Here's Silk, 25 points in the game. Simons, the pass to Silk. Back to Simons. For three. And Bol pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morris outside. That's good. And so Beal with the
My
assist.
bad.
Morris has got 7 now in this quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Walker's checked in for Grant. The Suns making a change here as well. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Durant. Simons kicks to Walker. Simons against Beal. Bounce pass, Simons.
Mantap.
Ayton up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Ayton's got 11 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The pass to Beal.
Kosong.
Back to Morris. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Inside. Deflects
Anjay.
the pass.
Panjang banget tangannya.
Now Bol. 7 points in the game. Morris into the lane. Not gonna go that time. Some solid defense from 8. Portland leading by 11. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
The young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Morris dishes to Young. Over Williams.
Mantap.
Williams with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Whistle blows.
Keren.
It is good.
And
They'll
one.
have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the
Mantap sih, man.
is off the charts.
And another difference
Bantai-bantai ya guys
that
ya.
we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the
Mantap.
offensive glass.
Oh, and they get in the way. Good play defensively.
That's a good job by Ayton making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Passes to Simon.
Wah, gelo.
And after the assist, let him into the lane.
Kencang banget itu.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no sign of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And for Ayton, the numbers
Did you
are
get any
impressive.
bigger?
Double every season.
Na 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 na.
Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Clock at 4.
Blok.
Shot to stop the run.
Mantap.
That one doesn't
William.
drop. And it's Portland the other way. 1:37 left in the third. Silk passes to Simons. Outside Williams. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
Ayo, Ethan masuk lah itu. Iya. Iya.
Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Suns trail by 20 to the inside. The a shot by KD. No good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eyeballs checked in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers
Nice.
as well.
That one drops one.
So much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble.
Aduh.
This kid's impressive.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Okogie. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the
Mantap buat
Trailblazers.
Aiton.
Aiton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The shot
Woohoo!
being separated by 4.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simons against Beal. Shoots over Simons. Off the mark with the little step back
Beal nggak
shot.
kebagian reboundnya Aiton parah banget.
And so it's Portland holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific team. And we'll be right back after this.
88.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Little out there with Martin.
Masuk
Then it's
dong.
Young. Then there's
Anjay.
and it's
GG
Lee
nggak
at the
tuh?
shooting guard position.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
So it's Phoenix now. Lee outside. Young up top. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line
Masuk.
further out at some point?
I don't know if
Kece
that's going to
parah.
happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Here's Silk, defended by Allen. And that one, good.
Dobrak
Now
paksa.
that's 35 points for Silk.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Passed a little. Back to Martin. Over in the corner, Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Mantap.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. They're rebounding it right now. Massive.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Lee outside. Now the pass to Young. Kicks it out to Allen. Passes it to Martin.
Loncat,
Lets it go
loncat.
for deep.
Aduh.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Mau kemana?
Big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Portland making a change here. Ben's
Substitution on the court.
Here's a Kogi. Pass to Booker. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor
on the court.
Here's Silk, covered by Morris.
Aduh.
A Kogi, the pass to Booker. And Silk gets the whistle.
Iya.
That's his fifth foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation.
At the line for the Suns, Nasir Little. Shooting
Nanti pelatih teh niat ganti apa kagak sih, bentar-bentar amat digantinya.
And the free throw, no good.
Lots of intrigue around Nasir Little and how it is that his game is going to evolve.
Nice.
In the league. Consistently worked on developing all of his abilities, shooting, defense, rebounding. Sky's the limit here.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Booker against Henderson. And Plumlee kicks to Little. Shot clock at 6. Morris outside. Shoots from the line. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. In the corner, it's Morris. And a great assist by
Masuk
Booker
dia.
as that one goes in. Portland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well.
in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Pass to Simons.
Cuman kosong.
Over Little.
Aduh.
And it's Simons missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the pass to Morris. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Takes a three. A rebound by Simons. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and
Parah.
maintaining that intensity level.
Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, the defensive player of the year. You know, Greg, it's weird to see a guard in it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Portland foul. Number 26.
Emang musuhnya udah nyerah ya?
Personal foul. Fifth.
First free throw is good. Abdiaz checked in for the
At the
Trailblazers.
line for the Suns, Cody Martin, substitution on the court. Shooting for Phoenix.
Did he get any bigger?
One shot.
Na 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 na.
Free throw, good. Allen. Here's Silk. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Grant. On the wing, Williams. It's Henderson on the wing. Defended by Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first foul.
At the line for
So he gets them both.
Endingnya bosan banget. Ending yang membosankan.
Bowl. Shooting one.
Did he get any
And that one falls for
bigger?
Bull.
And like his father, Manute, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Silk passes to Grant. Up top, Henderson. He's covered by Beal. Down low, Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on
Ganti.
Unable to simply
Kan
overwhelm
sudah
people the way he did in college
kuduga.
just because of his size. Ayton has done a much.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd. That loved it.
Kali lagi deh.
And you know, this game could really
Udah lama nggak main NBA.
one for what they can do when
Nice.
they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Game start still 39 poin, 11 assist. Mantap juga ya. Double guys. Lawan Lakers gelo ini mah overallnya ngeri semua.
The starting lineup for the visitors, the Portland Trail Blazers. At small forward. And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. Before we get going,
Thanks, guys. Well, after winning the title in 2020.
yeah, moves to be made, Allie. No question. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trail Blazers. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Silk in at the point. And for Los Angeles, we've got Christian Wood, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the two. And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be on LeBron James.
Baru mulai udah panas.
This kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Here's Silk. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Back to James. To the inside. Here's Wood. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up one.
Panas amat ya baru mulai ya.
Versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
And he makes the first.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Here's Silk. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Outside Thybulle. The three is up.
Setelah
Vanderbilt pulls it in.
astagfirullah.
Number 11. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
And here's Doncic outside.
Masuk.
Shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Thibault. 6 to shoot. Pass to Henderson.
Mantap.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Wood. They get it again. And here's
Mantap,
Grant
Grant.
from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Terlalu semangat.
Here's Silk. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Enak banget.
And Williams punches it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Doncic passes to Wood. Now Doncic. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. Left side Thibault. Here's Silk. Guarded by Wood. Back to Thibault. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Wood. They get it back. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Silk. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be? That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Now James. Here's Vanderbilt. He's covered by Grant. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Williams up top. Here's Silk. Clock at 6. And there's the drive.
Masuk dong.
The shot no good. James outside. From outside, off the mark. For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. To the paint. Cuts off the pass.
Parah.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
Panas banget sih laganya nih mentang-mentang tetanggaan.
Scratching and clawing, try to get a little more of that respect.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which
Anjay.
players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And Portland has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Reddish is checked in for the Lakers.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, Cameron Reddish.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. 4-point game, 5 to shoot. Here's Grant. And that one drops for him.
GG.
Can't be in a hurry. You've got to be composed inside. And Grant not rushing things there, got it up and down.
Pass to Reeves. Wood with it. Outside Reddish. Here's Reeves from downtown. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Silk. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Silk. The shot comes out. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Silk.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Down low. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact
Saya
that he
bisa.
chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Doncic. The Blazers making their last shot. Wood outside. No good from outside. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Thibault against Reddish. Thibault passes to Williams. Here's Silk. Grant right side.
Come on, Grant.
Over Hachimura. Grant's shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Hachimura with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Doncic up top. Releases. The offensive rebound.
Anjay, masih bisa.
Here's Reddish. The Lakers with the rebound. There's the triple. Doncic, no good. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Silk. From 7 feet away. Williams up top. Here's Silk. Launches a 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
He does not lack
Buset,
the
udah
confidence.
capek aja nih.
He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Silk. To the middle. Here's Henderson. 4-3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense. That's good. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by...
3 poin nggak bisa yuk.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Dinwiddie. Now James shoots a fadeaway. And Aiden pulls it down. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Denny Avia. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Silk in at the point guard. And it's 6'9", Denny Avia. Great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender. The versatility to cover inside and out.
Well, the Lakers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Dinwiddie outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. James inside.
Dapat dong.
No scoring yet from him, but that's
Buset
likely
dah.
to change. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Lakers have possession. The Blazers making their last shot. And he gets it to
Anjay,
go.
Jamesnya mulai panas
Got
nih.
his second bucket. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, BA, or maybe you did. You are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been
Blunder.
LeBron's finest season.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a moment here to take
Padat banget kayaknya defense-nya.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well
Masuk.
set up to score.
Doncic is checked in for Dinwiddie. Look, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination.
Itu udah 3 pola aja ya.
Executed properly could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Inside. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah,
Paling
you can't
dikit
say
bola
that
hilang.
with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Buset dah.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Silk. Simons outside. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Knocks it loose. Here we go, 1-on-1. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell. Shooting 1.
Free throw is good from Russell.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Mantap.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's
Oke.
risky, but it sure did look
Makasih sudah
good.
mampir Adit.
I can't fault the guy for
Adit,
adding
tolongin
flavor to
Dit.
things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. I love the attack mentality in a close game.
James is checked in for Reddish.
LeBron James.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams in the post, working on Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Silk. Fires for
Masuk.
3. Pure from
Mantap.
3-point range. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, you know, the second
Iya,
period
suka ada yang komen soalnya. Suka komen gitu, Dit, tolongin Dit.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Now here's Dinwiddie. Hachimura outside.
Si Dontol itu ya.
Good on the assist by James.
Dontol
James has got 3 assists now in this
menyusahkan.
one. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any
Nice.
choice but to blow the whistle. I
Udah
mean,
tipis.
you got to play without foul.
James outside. Russell from outside. Counted.
Anjay.
Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
And the first half comes to
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers. And that's going to do it for our...
Tipis banget ya.
All right, fans, here come your Laker Gorillas.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Portland trailing here. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Silk.
Masuk.
Nails it from 3. He's got 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Reeves. And here's James, covered by Thibault. And that one's good. James has got 7 points.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Shot is
Masuk.
up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
The assist from Matisse Thybulle.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Reeves. Give him 8. Takes the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His third personal foul.
Aduh.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And he's good on the second. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. James outside. Tipped away. And he drives in. Pass to Wood. Doncic outside.
Anjay.
Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
His third personal foul.
And you know what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Portland again missing. Knocked away. And he's going for the
mantap.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Back to Doncic. Wood outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Wood's got 8.
Emang nggak bisa easy basket sama sekali. Nggak kayak tadi.
That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to
Masuk.
build at this lead.
And it's Silk missing. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. James outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Henderson. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
When you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Here's Silk, guarded by Doncic. Outside Thibault. Pass to Henderson. Here's the floater. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
Yeah, very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Pass to Silk. This one for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Reeves. 11 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. 13 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Grant outside. The 3. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, fans. Here comes your Lakers.
Gitu tah.
Changes now for the Lakers.
Siap.
Hachimura comes in for Christian Wood. And Vincent is subbed in for Vanderbilt. And the Blazers making a change here. Pass to Doncic. And here's James. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Silk. Hangs in the air. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep converting the easy bucket.
And the Lakers making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Doncic. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. And the
Anjay, masuk.
three-pointer goes. Vincent's got 9.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
And the Lakers making a change here. Russell is checked in. Pass to James. That one rolls around and rims out.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Here's Russell. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Silk. He's got 22. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Russell. First one falls for him.
Sedikit demi
Shot's good from the
sedikit.
strike. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. To the middle.
Anjay.
Count it, and the foul. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice time
Passingnya
to
ngeri
the
juga ya.
teammate by Russell.
For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Thibault. Here's Silk, guarded by Russell. Offensive rebound. Aiden laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Dinwiddie. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 6. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Aiden in the high post. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got 5 rebounds. Oh my! Throw it
Ini deh.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Out to the wing. Left side Thibault. Here's Silk. He's got 26. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Another steal. And the bucket is good. And now it's just a 2-point Laker lead.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
James outside. Pass to Vincent. Russell from outside.
Kok pelanggaran sih?
Attacked on the three-pointer.
Parah banget sih.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Christian Wood is checked in for the Lakers. Williams is checked in for Portland. Walker comes in for Thibault.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's
Nih
eager
hak nih
and hungry to
wasitnya nih.
continue to improve.
And the Trailblazers shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Simons outside. Pass to Silk. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And here's Simons outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Aiden, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Vincent. There's 37 seconds left in the third. The Lakers with another miss. Well, Portland's shooting 47% during this third quarter. Here's Walker. And stolen by Wood.
Tinggian, euy.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Simons. James outside. Pass to Russell. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at the Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Well, it's been an exciting game for the offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Lakers on top, up 8. And when we return,
The Trailblazers.
and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better. Served him up, but tasty.
Keren parah itu
Right
asisnya.
there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived, so
Blazers substitution. Jeremy Grant.
Padahal selisihnya deket loh dari tadi.
on the court right now for the Trailblazers. Anthony Simons out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Silk in at the 1. Wood against Williams. Three-pointer, and there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by Wood. And the Lakers lead by 5. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Simons. Here's Silk. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective. On plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
Here's Reeves. He's covered by Simons. Back to Doncic. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Good job that time by
Tidak
Doncic.
adil.
Keep aware of the clock. Nice job getting the shot off there.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Yes, it's good. And he's got 28 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Wood. Kicks it to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly
Masuk.
do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And again, it's the Lakers.
Doncic, such a difficult
The
matchup. Too big for a
system.
guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Here's Silk. And down it goes.
Mantap.
Jam that one home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Back to Doncic. Wood outside. Dinwiddie left side. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's putting them to the test this
Tidak
quarter,
terpengaruh
attacking
sama
every
sekali
chance he gets.
abang
Pass to
itu.
Silk. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. And the first one at the line is good. LeBron, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Thibault's checked in.
Whatever they discuss at halftime, he's come out more assertive and more aggressive.
Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Doncic launches from deep. Three-pointer, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Silk. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 34. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Reeves. James with the ball. The fadeaway. It falls.
Masuk loh.
11 in the game.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Here's Silk. Guarded by Doncic. Stolen by Vanderbilt. They swipe it. Here's Silk. Again, the Trailblazers. Good for 2.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but
Dapat
he
lagi
can't
loh.
do it by himself.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Fires
Block,
from the
please.
line. Good. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Here's Henderson. To the paint. Here's Silk. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
3 poin tapi kayak
And
jauh
as we head
banget.
down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game
nyampe-nyampe.
plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him, but I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late. He really got in a rhythm and got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And it's Portland with a rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Silk. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
Sungguh menguras
They may be trying to
energi.
provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to James. It counts and the foul. That's
Tak
on
banget.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simon's checked in. That free throw good from James. Portland trailing here. Here's Silk. Grant outside. Pass to Silk. Clock at 4. The Trailblazers rebound. Second shot opportunity.
Masuk.
And the official
Nice
whistle
and
foul
one.
on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Pass to James. Unloads. Misses the jumper.
Mantap, santai.
Has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Silk, guarded by Vanderbilt to take
Masuk
the
dong.
lead. And so he draws the foul and into the line to shoot a pair. Christian Wood picks one up.
Ih,
Tough one to miss. And he
ya
misses the second one as
ampun,
well.
kesempatan
So 4 for 2 that
mimpin.
time.
Sirna begitu saja.
Here's Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Tuh, please.
Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Masuk dong.
Christian Wood picks one up.
William.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second.
Gelo,
And that
kagak
brings him within
masuk.
2 here.
They've got to play
Emosi nih saya nih.
Trip to the line helped and hurt.
Hook loose.
Mantap.
And here they come. Here's Grant. Oh, that doesn't go.
Popper.
Chance to tie. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
Susah amat ngoper doang.
Now Wood. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Simon.
Astagfirullah.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Count it! The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Ambil.
Here's James. Here's Vanderbilt. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, deflected. Simons with it. Guarded now by Wood. Simons passes to Thibault.
Habis waktunya
And
dong.
here's Simons. Over Wood. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
Yeah, a bona fide superstar. Luka is a great bet to deliver here.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Ternyata
Get the coffee, because that's the way to close.
harus puas dengan kekalahan ya guys ya. Kita sudah melakukan yang terbaik.
Now, a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on.
Oke guys, makasih buat yang udah nonton dan like. Yang baru mampir, salam kenal. Tolong support channel ini dengan cara subscribe. Sampai ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya. Bye bye. See you next time.